Good morning, Terabytes. This is your newscast for Thursday, March 24th, 2022. My name is Maddie, and this is NewsBYTEs, Spring Break Edition.
Welcome to NewsBYTEs Middle School Edition. My name is Maya. Let's start off our broadcast this week with Miss Brower and our weekly message.
Good morning, New Code Academy. It's Miss Brower. Just wanted to wish you a very happy spring break. Please be safe. Please get outside, run around, move your bodies, play with friends, get some fresh air. We cannot wait to see you back after spring break and hear all about what you did. And get ready for our last stretch of learning for the year. So, take care. We'll see you soon.
Thank you, Miss Brower. Next, let's check in with Rory to see how our spring break weather is shaping up.
Hey Rory, will I be able to go outside and enjoy the sunshine, or will I need to curl up by the fire with a hot chocolate?
Hey Terabytes, it's Rory back with this week's weather. Today's date is Thursday, March 24th. The high will be 42 and the low will be 31. The high will be in the 30s and 40s for the rest of this week and all of next week. There's a chance that we will get rain this week and most of next week. Speaking of precipitation, this resource says that we might get about 4 inches of snow on Wednesday, but another resource says that we won't have any. That's weather forecasting for you. They don't have to be right, but they still get paid. Tomorrow will be very windy, reaching up to 22 miles per hour, so hold on to your hats. Sorry I dashed your hopes about a warm and sunny spring break. Don't shoot the messenger. See you after spring break.
Thank you, Rory. I am glad the weather is getting warmer.
Let's go to Mr. Cannon to see what strange news stories are happening this week. I hear you have an update on a previous story.
Good morning, Terabytes. Welcome to Weird World News. My name is Mr. Cannon. Let's see what's happening in our weird world today. Do you remember earlier this year when we brought you the story about the world's largest potato in New Zealand? Turns out it was not the largest potato after all. Doug, yes, that's what they named him after they dug him up, ended up being a tuber from a specific type of gourd, according to the Guinness Book of World Records. And its application for the record was unfortunately disqualified.
Oh no!
Colin and Donna Craig Brown, the couple who unearthed Doug, responded, "It sure looked and tasted like a potato." Mind you, he added, he's never tasted a gourd tuber. So when is a potato not a potato? When it's a gourd tuber. But don't worry, the Craig Browns are going to attempt to grow a record-breaking potato next season. Let's move on to San Diego, California, where a U.S. citizen was arrested for attempting to bring back some unique souvenirs from Mexico. The 30-year-old man tried to cross the border into the U.S. carrying 52 live reptiles tied in small plastic bags hidden throughout his jacket, pants pockets, and even inside his pants. Authorities found 9 snakes and 43 horned lizards, some of which are endangered. Smugglers will try every possible way to try to get their product, or in this case, live reptiles, across the border, said Cindy Aki, Customs and Borders Protection Director of Field Operations in San Diego. In this occasion, the smuggler attempted to deceive CBP officers in order to bring these animals into the U.S. without taking care for the health and safety of the animals. Well, that's all for Weird World News. I'm Mr. Cannon. We'll see you next time.
Thank you, Mr. Cannon. The story definitely goes into the book as one of the strangest.
To offset that story, let's go to Duncan for some more serious news.
Hey there, Terabytes. Welcome to your World News for Thursday, March 24th, 2022. On Monday, Supreme Court nominee Ketanji Brown Jackson promised to decide cases without fear or favor if the Senate confirms her nomination. While Republicans promised more questions over the coming days, Democrats expressed approval of President Biden's nominee, who would become the first black woman and only the third black justice to serve on the Supreme Court if the Senate confirms her nomination. During a statement at the end of the first day of confirmation hearings, Jackson emphasized the fact that she has decided cases from a neutral posture during her years as a judge, and assured those around her that she is always mindful of the importance of that position. Barring any missteps, Senate Democrats intend to confirm her nomination before Easter. The violent conflicts in Ukraine continued on Tuesday, as the Ukrainian military claimed that it had forced Russian troops out of an important suburb in Kyiv, and Russian forces took control of 3 other areas that have seen lots of conflict. A U.S. defense official stated that Russian ground forces were still mostly being kept outside the capital city, but Russian ships have been shelling the devastated port city of Mariupol. The United Nations has said that more than 3.5 million people have fled Ukraine since the beginning of the conflict back in February, and millions of others have also been displaced within the country. In other news from Ukraine, 40 refugee children who had fled the country started attending a school in Berlin, Germany on Monday. The intention of the lessons is to prepare students for integration into Berlin's regular school system. 2 Ukrainians, Burkek Sevelgin and Fina Karlitsky, raised funds for the classes, organized classrooms, and advertised the program in only 2 weeks. Students will follow their curriculum from Ukraine, in addition to German language classes, and will attend the school for 3 hours each weekday. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you after spring break.
Thank you, Duncan. You are such a good sport for following Mr. Cannon's segment.
Speaking of sports, we have Caleb with Sports Bites. Caleb, what's happening with March Madness?
Hey, sports fans! Caleb here with the newest edition of Sports Bites! This week we are going to do some quick updates. The Minnesota Wild are still doing great. They are playing St. Louis in the first round playoff matchups in the Western Conference. The Blues won the first game. The second and third games can be watched on April 8th and April 16th. Hockey players are known for their summer teeth. Some are here, some are there. Let's hope they don't lose too many more teeth. NASCAR has started. So far, Chase Elliott is in the lead for the Cup. They compete next in Austin, Texas on March 27th. Why did the janitor get accepted into NASCAR? His car goes broom broom. A man leaves home, makes 3 left turns, and is on his way back home when he notices 2 men in masks waiting for him. Who are they? They are the catcher and the umpire. That means that we're talking about baseball next. Baseball has finally started. The Minnesota Twins had to cancel 15 spring training games. So far, they have won 1 game out of 6. Their first non-spring training game is on April 7th. March Madness began with 68 teams, and now we have 16 teams. These games are called the Sweet 16 games. Why can't basketball players go on vacation? They aren't allowed to travel. That's it for sports. See you after spring break. Hey Terabytes, it's Rory again, not with this week's weather, but with a very important announcement. New Code Academy's biking club will be starting back up after spring break. This will be our 3rd season. For those of you who are not familiar, Biking Club is an opportunity for us onliners to get together in person and have a bunch of fun. We meet at various locations around Bloomington, and you guessed it, New Code Academy students, staff, and families are all welcome to participate. This spring we will meet on Thursdays at 5 p.m. We typically bike for 30 to 60 minutes depending on the distance of the planned trail. Scan the QR code or talk to your lunch teacher for more information. We hope to see you for some fun in the sun soon.
Hey, Mr. Duro here with just another reminder for you to sign up for track and field. This includes all 6th, 7th, and 8th graders. It's available to you. How to do it. Head to a school's page. I'm right here in Bloomington Public Schools. I'm going to pick Olson Middle School today and just show you where to go from here. You're going to scroll down a little bit where it says activities and athletics here on the left. Click on that. You have athletics because that's what this is. And there's a how to register information. There's a sign up. Yeah. There you go. Basically, click on those things to get going. You can see the schedule if you want. You can get more information about track and field right here. And if you need a bus kind of ride home, there's an activity bus sign up there too if you live in the Bloomington area. So that's where to go to sign up. Just a reminder to do that soon. Track starts on April 11th. So when you get back from spring break, you'll have a little bit of time still to get signed up. And the other thing that you need to do is get a sports qualifying medical physical from a doctor. There's a couple free places to do that. And if you want more information on that as well, there is some right before you get to this registration page, sports physicals right here. Anyway, if you have questions, reach out to me, Mr. Girod, Girod. You can chat me or email me, and happy to help you out. Have a good one.
That brings us to our school challenge segment. Here's Abby with an update.
Hello and welcome to School Challenge. My name is Abby and today I'm here to give you a couple of ideas on some filters that you can use, like some apps or websites. First is Funvio. So Funvio is a very fun app where you can take super fun and silly selfies. All of the filters are free. And second, Flipgrid. As we all know, that's a website. Flipgrid is usually just for recording, but in this case, you can use it for super fun selfies. Third, last but not least, is Messenger Kids. So Messenger Kids, you do need a parent or a guardian to have a Facebook account, but that's pretty much it. You can take some super fun selfies and photos and send them to friends. Super, super fun. You should try one of these out. And keep in mind, again, these are just a couple of ideas that you can use. So I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!
Hello, everybody. It's time for Dad Jokes with Dawn. What did the umbrella say to the person sitting on the beach? I've got you covered.
What's the funniest fish in the sea? Clownfish.
Okay, my shark puppet has a joke for you. What does a shark like to eat with its peanut butter sandwich? Jellyfish.
Why didn't the shell share his treasure? Because it was shellfish.
What gets wet as it dries?
What?
A towel. How did the ocean say hello? She waves. Bye.
What spring break destination allows you to bring pet birds? The Canary Islands. That's it for Dad Jokes this week. Have a good week, everybody.
Have a great week, Terabytes. Don't forget to send in your filtered selfies and weird sports ideas. Remember, NewsBYTEs is all about you. Take a bite out of learning. Bye.
Bye.
Welcome to NewsBYTEs, Middle School Edition. This is Mr. Cannon in for Maya. Let's start off our broadcast this week with Miss Brower and our weekly announcements. take a bite out of learning. Bye.